First pitch coming. Here it is. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a liner, but foul. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
At the plate, Will Clark. He swings and grounds it to short, and this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
In now, Chipper Jones. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Outside, that's a ball.
Count remains 2-2. Clark, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Once again, a 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
In is Christian Yelich as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 268 the average for him coming in. 3 homers and 15 RBIs. Ready with the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Keuchel pauses. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Here now is Juan Soto. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasted this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw by Chipper, and there's one away.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Here's Javier Baez, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Hey, thanks, Matty. This is a big one here, D-Row. They've won 2 of the first 3 of this series. This swing game here, you'd like to win 3 out of 4. I know you're at this point, but boy, a split certainly would not be a good for this ball club right now.
Yeah, Dan, to win the first 2 games, all right, you can live with dropping the 3rd game of the set, but you don't want to end this 2-2. You work too hard early to not win this series.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Into the box now, Austin Meadows, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Lifetime versus David Price, just a 1 for 9, 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. 1 out and a runner on third. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Always productive to score runs when you can. And that sacrifice fly right there drives home the 2nd run of the inning.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. He'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. 2 out, nobody on. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Batting ninth.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. And here's Jose Peraza as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. Price ready with the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. Yelich is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Indians 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Digging in, Matt Kemp. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here comes the first pitch.
1, no strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Now the 1-0. Back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. In 13 at-bats so far in the series, he's collected 3 base hits. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Nobody out. Runner on first. Hard hit ball to second. To second for 1. On to first. And they turn the double play.
That is better. No left fielder. Garrett Anderson.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and here comes Anderson. First pitch coming, here it is. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Omar Narvaez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Keuchel pauses, and the pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he fouls this one off. And he popped him up. Baez ranging into the outfield, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Now batting, Robert Poisson. And he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. First offering on its way. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. And behind the back, he gets his man at second to retire the side. Wow! One for the highlight reel as they get the force play to get him out of trouble. More baseball on the show right after this.
Back now at Fenway Park, home of the Red Sox, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. At the start of the day's action, they come in having issued the fewest walks in the league, while carrying around the best overall ERA as well. Talking with one coach earlier, he told me how much pride their pitchers take in attacking the zone. He said they all have dynamic stuff, and they have a lot of confidence that if they're just throwing a lot of strikes, the velocity, movement, and deception of their pitches will take care of the rest. Guys, it's a staff that will come right after you, but they don't think you can hit it either.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First pitch on its way. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The third baseman, number 5.
An early start here at Fenway this morning, as it is this time every year. Patriots Day here in Boston. They ran the marathon earlier, which made it a challenge for the three of us to get here from our hotel, but we're happy to have you along. Coming to the plate now, Brooks Robinson, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming, here it is. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the third inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
Standing in now, Fred McGriff, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set and the 0-1.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Juan Soto to the plate now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Pulled high in the air out to right field. After it is Yelich. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
The catcher, number 8, Gary Carter.
Digging in now, Gary Carter. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Indians strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Coming to the plate now, D. Gordon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Number baseman, number 22, Will Clark.
One gone here in the Boston third. And up next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Will Clark. Now here's the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. An early start here at Fenway this morning, as it is this time every year. Patriots Day here in Boston. They ran the marathon earlier, which made it a challenge for the 3 of us to get here from our hotel, but we're happy to have you along. To the plate now, Chipper Jones. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Now the 1-0.
Well, 2-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Keuchel into his motion. Here it is on 2-1. Fouled off. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Hard ground ball to third. Fielded by Robinson. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail it here 2-0. And that brings up Javi Baez. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. Around first, digging for two. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the two teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
Into the box, Austin Meadows. Liner in there for a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Here's Jock Peterson now. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. And they're runners at the corners now. Price ready with the 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game.
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time, he's given up 8 hits, so it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
So now to the plate, Jose Peraza, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
On a line to shortstop. Tag, and they got him at second base to turn a double play.
Up next to Cleveland, the center fielder, Johnny Damon.
Striding in, Johnny Damon. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the first pitch here from Price. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. 3 runs, 8 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Indians 3 and the Red Sox nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the outfielder, Christian Yelich.
Christian Yelich.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball 1-0. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Damon is right there, one down.
Now batting, center fielder, Matt Kemp.
Next up for the Red Sox, Matt Kemp, a base hit in his first trip. Now here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2.
Oh, that's just out.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th. And that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. Here comes the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Hard hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Brooks Robinson.
Brooks Robinson.
First pitch of the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first two pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
You're seeing this lineup's eyes light up when this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. Not only is he missing over the heart of the plate, he's missing up. That's an excellent job right there to make him pay once again.
Stepping in now, Fred McGriff, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. A runner at first with no outs here. Stays alive, still 0-2.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. On a line to shortstop, and the runner gets back. No double play.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
One man out now in the Cleveland. Fifth. And that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. He's set, and the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound, and that's going to be all this afternoon for David Price. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Matt Peacock is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out.
Matt Peacock.
Javier Baez will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. from the stretch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Called strike. 0-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last two pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Cleveland.
So the bases are loaded here, 2 men gone, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. First offering on its way.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Sharp ground ball to third. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. Cleveland's out in front, 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
For the Red Sox.
Thank you, Heidi. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Garrett Anderson. He leads off from the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Pitch on the way. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And there's out number 1.
Now batting, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Now at the plate, Omar Narvaez. He reached on a single in his first try. And the pitch. And he popped him up. And this will land foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Wind up and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
One and two to the Red Sox catcher.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
1 out, nobody on. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now another 1-2.
Nope.
Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here it comes. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Robert Poisson.
Striding into the box, Robert Poisson. Here comes the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in once again, Jock Peterson. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center.
It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
A solo home run there for Jock Peterson. Fourth home run here in the early going. As the Indians continue to pull away, it's now 4-0.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
In now, Jose Peraza. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
The center fielder, Johnny Damon.
So striding forward now, Johnny Damon. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled toward right center field. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Now batting, the first baseman, Fred McGriff.
Now at the plate, Fred McGriff. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Yeah, and giving up an RBI double is always painful, but even more so when there are 2 outs in the inning. A run had already crossed the plate, and then he gives up a blistering double to allow another run on the board.
At the plate now, Juan Soto. As he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. And Chipper will take this one in, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Indians 5 and the Red Sox nothing. And here's the speedster, D. Gordon. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
The pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Right side. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Will Clark.
Ready for another shot now, Will Clark. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Hang on.
Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. The 1-0 home. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he'll reach second now with one away.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
At the plate, Chipper Jones. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Taken that time by Chipper as the count draws even at 2-2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Runner at second here with one man out. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 1 out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. Hector Velasquez takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Hector Velasquez.
And here's Christian Yelich now, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Velasquez, 30 years of age. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Ready on 0-2. There's a line drive base hit to left field. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
The center fielder,
that was a well-executed pitch right there. Change up, down and away, but he just got beat with it. Nice job to flip it the other way into the outfield for an opposite field base hit.
At the plate, Matt Kemp. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. On to Lansdowne and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 4th home run here in the early going. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball out of the ballpark like he did just there.
The second baseman, DJ.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Robinson has to his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Garrett Anderson.
Now to the plate, Garrett Anderson. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, it didn't look good right there. Just out in front. You know, sometimes when a pitcher has great arm action, you're going to get that. You're trying so hard to catch up to the high velocity. If he shows that great arm action and pulls the string on you, sometimes a pop-up is going to be the result.
2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Three and 0 now. Omar Narvaez would be next. Here it comes, the 3-0. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Now at the plate, Omar Narvaez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Ryan Stanek takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 55, Ryan Stanek.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And yet another throw over. And the fans don't like this at all. And again a throw over, back in standing. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. 4 runs here in this half inning. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
Now a move over to first. Don't want to forget about it. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Another throw over, and the fans don't like this at all. The 1-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's the Indians 5 and the Red Sox 4. J.B. Wendelken is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. New inning set to get underway, and up next will be the Hall of Famer catcher Gary Carter.
Gary Carter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the ground up the middle. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Into the box, Javier Baez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Wendelken is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
The batter, the right fielder, Austin Meadows.
Stepping up now, Austin Meadows. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Here comes the first pitch. On the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To Clark to complete the double play, and the inning is over. Indians fail to score. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Robert Poisson.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Alex Reyes gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 30, Alex Reyes.
First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Into the box now, D. Gordon. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Reyes, a 25-year-old, he was selected in the 15th round during the 2020 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-0 count, the pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Damon is there, 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 22, Will Clark.
Digging in and looking for more, Will Clark. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
Inside, ball 1.
2 out, nobody on. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that is off the wall. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up. But it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
So now to the plate, Chipper Jones. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. Two out here and a runner at second. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a good idea to hold off there as it goes to 2-2 now on the Boston third baseman. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. One hit, one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Indians lead it 5-4. Sean Newcomb has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 15, Sean Newcomb.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jock Peterson. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Jose Peraza.
At the plate, Jose Peraza. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Hit to short. He's right there. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Johnny Damon.
Settling in now, Johnny Damon. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Standing in now, Brooks Robinson. High in the air out to center field. Kemp will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Just a 4-pitch inning there as the Indians go down quietly. They lead it 5-4. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Christian Yelich.
The right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Jordan Hicks is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 12, Jordan Hicks.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Off the plate, ball 1.
That's wide, 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
A strike, and it's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. The classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Stepping in now, Matt Kemp, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ball one, well below the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll step off and try and reset. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike two. The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Meadows moving back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now back, second baseman, DJ.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, pretty impressive if you ask me. So many times you beat a sinker into the ground, you end up grounding out to third. You're running down to first base, and you're so upset at yourself. At least he got under the thing. He knows his bat plane is pretty decent.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. Bounce to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. He'll get it into second, and he'll get in there safely. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinched runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. Digging in to try it again, Garrett Anderson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming, here it is. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back safely. A good rip that time by Garrett, but he comes up empty. 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out here and a runner at second. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. 1 left for the Red Sox, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Ryan Roquillo stays in the ballgame in the 8th spot and takes over at second base.
Now playing second base, number 11, Ryan Roquillo.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Fred McGriff. The pitch. Liner toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he is into second base with a double, his third hit this afternoon. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Soto hits a little over the 270 mark. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Line toward right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he is in there.
The catcher, number 8, Gary Carter.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Gary Carter. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First offering on its way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right.
It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
So it's a 2-run homer for Gary Carter. 4th home run here in the early going, and it's now 7-4.
They call that the pesky pole down there. It's only 302 feet away, but this ball somehow stays fair and clanks right off of it for a homer. I'm sure the guy in the mound has a different name for that pole, but I'm not sure we could say that on the air.
At the plate, Javier Baez. After it is Yelich, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The right fielder, Austin Meadows.
Stepping up to the plate, Austin Meadows. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Scooped up on to Clark at first, and the inning is over. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. Last chance now coming up for the Red Sox. It's the Indians 7 and the Red Sox 4. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next to hit is the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Omar Narvaez.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Goose Gossage enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 54, Goose Gossage.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
The windup and the 0-1.
That's outside.
Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Damon is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Robert Poisson.
So striding in, Robert Poisson. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
One out, nobody on. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Reined in. Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, Gordon.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. D. Gordon. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Way outside. 1-2. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Indians bounce back here to take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series as this one is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
7-4 the final finish today. The Cleveland Indians with a big 17-hit attack. Dallas Keuchel earns his first win of the season. Goose Gossage earns the save out of the bullpen, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame. For the victorious Cleveland Indians, 7 runs on 17 hits. 1 error. They left